Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Amir here with Mendon Fitness Studio, and right now I want to talk to you a little bit about break states. So, essentially, without going into too much psychological jargon, a break state is essentially something that you do to break your current state. Uh, mo- More than not, so you would think that you would use a break state to break a negative state, but sometimes you want to break positive states, believe it or not. Uh, in this video here, I'm going to talk mainly about ways to break a negative state. That's what we all seem to need the most right now. So I'll give you a couple tips on how to break a negative state. So let's say you have a negative state in a specific context. So we'll say in the context of driving to work, if you happen to work. Well, even if you don't work for anybody else, if you work for yourself, you want to learn how to break the state. So let's say you're driving to work and all of a sudden you get into a crappy mood, right? Okay, so here's what you do. You take your time, pull over to the side of the road if you can, if you're able to do that. Get out of the car. Find somewhere next to the car to sit down. Take 3 deep breaths. So you're going to breathe in, holding each breath as you breathe in. So inhale about a second, hold for 2 seconds, exhale through the mouth, right? So you're going to do that for 5 deep breaths. So just right there with the 5 deep breaths, what you're going to do is kick in your relaxation response. So you're going to engage your parasympathetic nervous system, which is your nervous system, your peaceful nervous system, right? So right there, manually, so to speak, you're going to engage that peaceful nervous system by doing a deep breathing. Now, once you've done the deep breathing, you're going to focus on an event that happened in your life that made you laugh so hard that you peed your pants, right? So really think about that situation. Remember all the details. Remember the funniest part of that situation. Really focusing on that. So now, as you begin to focus in on that situation, you're going to find that you automatically start to smile. You start to feel good, right? So now you got that situation, right? You got it in your mind, clear in your mind. You see it clearly, like you're smiling. Your stomach might even start to hurt because you start to laugh. Face starts to hurt because you're smiling so much. Whatever it is, you got it. So now, once you have that feeling strong in your conscious awareness, you're going to take your time and just touch yourself anywhere on your body. So most people touch on the shoulder. You can touch on the wrist here. But you're going to take your time and touch anywhere on your body. And now, while you're doing this, while you're touching yourself, wherever you're touching yourself in the context of breaking state, is because you want to tie that feeling to a physical sensation. So essentially, what you're doing is you're taking that sensation or that memory and you're putting it on like remote control. So let's say you want to flip the channel positive, which essentially is what you're doing by doing a deep breathing, pulling over, uh, getting out of the space or you generated the negative thought. What you're doing there is you're putting that thought on, remote control. So now, if that anchor is what you just created, if that physical anchor is created properly, what's going to happen now is anytime you take a deep breath and relax and touch yourself on that specific spot, you're going to automatically think about that situation and generate the feelings that you felt in that situation, which hopefully you chose a positive sensation or positive situation. Now you're going to feel the energy, the positive energy from that circumstance. So now that's a simple way to break state. So actually, what you're doing is you're breaking state and you're creating a positive anchor. So right, so the touch is the anchor, right? So you're creating a positive anchor. So where can you use this? You can activate that positive anchor before you go into an interview. You can activate that before you go talk to someone that you need something from, but you probably don't really like them, or you have like a low opinion of them. That's just used. That's for lack of better words, but you can find better words than I can for that. You can use that when you're going in for a business deal. You're about to make a business deal. You want to have the highest energy state that you possibly can. Activate that positive anchor. Because another reason why you want to activate that positive anchor before you're going into like a business deal or something like that is because emotions and energy is contagious. So negative energy people or people in negative states of energy will cause your energy to come into a negative state, whereas people in positive energy states are going to cause your energy to come into a positive energy state. So activate that anchor where you need it the most, where you need it to work for you the most. All right. Rate, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions at all, leave a comment in the comment box below. Stay tuned, guys. Have fun today. Have fun with the anchors. All right. Stay tuned.